break as Gavin Grubbs now jumps up inside the top 10 here. He's going to get that third lane rolling down the back straightaway. Tyler Chronister is going to jump up, leave that bottom lane a little bit high and dry as they continue to move around. You see Brian Fine, he's looking to make the move around that 36 ride, and unfortunately, he gets a big enough run to get right down low and looking to take the race lead away. Their door-to-door is down through the tri-oval. Here comes a big run from Justin Hendry. Hendry hooked up on the outside lane, and now here comes the 95 ride, looking to go around him. Oh, is there wrecking again back down across the line? I don't know what's come out, but it is the big one here at Talladega Superspeedway. The white flag, I do believe, was displayed. We'll have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be too close to call. I do believe the white flag has come out, so we're going to race back down to the line no matter what. Gavin Grubbs, our race leader, with Anthony Ludi. They're in second. Chase Abel in that Noble American ride in position number 3 with Tyler Chronister, J.J. Moore, Michael York, and Drew King. The only 7 drivers able to make it through that chaos, as we're going to get ready to see that checker flag come back out. A big move right there from Anthony Ludi. Ludi's got that 7 ride, trying to push him down to the start finish. As you see a little contact, around goes Ludi. Chronister up on the high side. Tyler Chronister is going to pick up the checker flag here at Talladega Superspeedway as they wreck once again down across the start finish line here at Talladega's the 99 ride, able to find his way into victory lane as he had a little shake and bake there with the Cal Norton inspired paint scheme. That Old Spice number 12 ride, able to push him down across the line. Chase Abel coming home in third with Drew King, J.J. Moore, and a heartbreaker there for Anthony Ludi. Ludi coming home in that 6th position with Michael York back in 7th, as some drivers still just getting finished this race as Gage Wenzel, Jack Simpson, Jeremiah Nelson are top 10 here deeper in the field, but it's all Tyler Chronister's. Chronister's going to get ready to absolutely burn down the house here at Talladega Superspeedways. What a run and what a finish that was, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we're going to have to go back and try to break things down as they wrecked not once but twice down across the line here to finish this race. Now, luckily enough, it was still under the green flag. They didn't wreck under the yellow. And for the 99 ride, Tyler Chronister, an absolutely massive win here for the 99 ride. Much deserved win here for him as well. And has shown up and shown out week after week after weekend. Finally able to kind of taste a victory lane here himself is going to be one for the history books here for Tyler Chronister as he burns down this house here at Talladega Superspeedway. We'll cheer him on here, give you guys a good look at this 99 ride, what he's doing as he gets to celebrate, gets to party here, gets to enjoy every single moment of it as works himself up into the Talladega Superspeedway victory lane. We'll get ready now to try to jump back there and take a look through the field here and take a look back at some of the chaos that unfolded as coming to the white flag. There were so many moves. There were so many things going on here. We see them go 3 wide. We see this big run coming to the outside here. Big run. Coming to that outside lane with that number 54 ride in the 12 machine. Unfortunately, as they start getting a little bit shoved around, they start getting a little crossed up. The 95 ends up dipping to the outside, trying to go 4 wide right there. And then the 54 moves down the speedway. And the 12 just kind of still trying to push him here. Gets a big run. Unfortunately, just pushes in the wrong spot at the wrong time. And it just shoves his 54 ride right up and around. Look at Anthony Ludi somehow getting through there as the white flag was displayed. Nowhere to go for Ken Mueller. He comes down the racetrack, collects this 2 ride of Hudson. Then you see the 24 and the 57. They make contact, and everyone else back here through the field just going to slide into this one. Not a lot of cats making it through this without some very serious damage. A lot of tore up race cars here as Brian Fine down low. Jonathan Cogswell's right there in the middle of it. You see all those Monster Energy rides tore up and turned around, pointed the wrong direction, and man, there is a lot of carnage here. A lot of drivers, unfortunately, just nowhere for them to go. You did see the 11 ride trying to slide through there, and Chris Zofeld able to come home in the 11th position, but 4 or 5 wide back here behind Zofeld even, and some of them somehow navigated through there. I don't know how they did, but they did. Let's take a look back at the 5 ride here of Michael York. York able to somehow just squeeze his way through all of this here. I don't know how he was able to do this, chat, but this was a heck of a piece of driving here as he's going to see a lot of this carnage unfold right in front of him, and somehow or another just aims for the middle and gets right through it here as they're just racking all around him, bouncing around it. Somehow or another, he comes out of it, and all of a sudden he finds himself up here in this 6th position, and now we got a race in our hands as it's still the final lap. We're racing back to the start-finish line, and for a driver like the 95 of Anthony Ludi, what it would mean to try to put himself up and into victory lane, or for the 12 of Gavin Grubbs, the 7 of Chase Abel here in a race sponsored and powered by the same sponsor that's on that 7 ride, the Noble American Machine, out there on the speedways. You see this great run right there from the 95. Gets down to the inside. The 12 trying to side draft him right there. Here comes the 7 onto his back bumper. Starts to push Ludi. You see the 99 goes for a big move to the outside right here, which probably wasn't the right move, but it ended up being the right move. Jumping that outside lane as the 7 of Abel decides he wants to go to the inside here of the 95. Ludi trying to block it. Unfortunately, as they get tied together, the 95 goes down and around off the nose of the 7 machine as he just tried to block him right there, and unfortunately here comes some big hits right there for the 48 for that number 5 ride as they slam hard up into the outside fence. Somehow or another the 7 ride catches it, keeps on rolling, and Tyler Chronister, who made that big move to the outside lane to go 3 wide and to lead that 12 car high and dry with this good run, it pays off perfectly for him as they wreck down low underneath of him. He's just able to keep that power down and just pull right out in front of this 12 machine and put himself up into victory lane, man. What a run, what a move right there as we'll get ready to pull our race winner and the rest of our top 3 up and into the broadcast booth here in this one, man, as that was absolutely wild here in this one. As yeah, that's the big thing. You always got to try to survive the big one here at Talladega Super Speedway, and unfortunately for a lot of drivers right there, they did not avoid the big one here. I didn't realize we were going to have to go and find the big one in our 3rd attempt at NASCAR overtime here this afternoon, but I guess we did, as we'll pull this 99 right up and into the broadcast booth as we're waiting for drivers to jump into the waiting room here. I haven't seen any of them jump in there as of yet, so we'll wait and see if we can get the rest of our drivers up here and into the waiting room. I'm sure we got them all still in here. There's Tyler Chronister. Let's see if we can get Tyler up here right now, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Tyler, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Not too bad, Tyler. Man, what a run. What a race. Take us back through this one. As on that final lap, you were able to make the race-winning move up there on the high side, able to make that move, go 3 wide, lead the 12 car high and dry. They wreck down below you, and you're able to just power down and pull yourself up and into victory lane here at Talladega Super Speedway, man. Take us back through it, and how does it feel to finally be able to park that number 99 ride up and into victory lane?
It was just a case of right place at the right time. I was doing a pretty good job at timing when to build momentum. And I figured that my momentum, I was going to be able to draft off of the 12 and then swing around him and have just enough to be nose to nose with the guys on the bottom lane. And so that was my best shot, I think, there. And seems to have worked out.
Yeah, absolutely works out perfectly here as you're able to jump up and find yourself into victory lane, man. What does it mean for you now to be able to find a win here, even though it's a super speedway and everything else, but knowing that you're able to beat so many other talented and fierce competitors here this evening and such a amazing speedway like Talladega here tonight?
Yeah, it just it feels really good to get into victory lane. So it's nice when you get a victory. I love super speedway racing. I grew up in Daytona Beach, and I've spent days at the track. My brother used to work there, so I pretty much grew up at Daytona International Speedway. So playing NASCAR video games and stuff growing up, I was mostly doing Daytona and Talladega. So pretty good super speedway racer. Did mostly a good job keeping my nose clean. Got it repaired whenever I got some damage earlier, but yeah, was able to bring it home.
Absolutely. Bring it home and park that 99 up and into the Talladega Super Speedway victory lane. Tyler, who would you like to thank, man, for such a great run and strong performance here this evening?
Oh, man. Thank guys at 2430, worked with them a couple times, and just a couple other folks along the way. But yeah, it was a good night.
Always a great night, brother, when you're able to put yourself up and into victory lane. Tyler, congratulations on the win, and hopefully many more in the season to come for you. Hopefully this is the one that gets the floodgates open, the momentum onto your shoulders, and hopefully just pushing you up here into maybe what could be a championship run.
Right on, man.
Beauty, Tyler, enjoy the rest of your evening, and don't party too hard down there in victory lane.
10-4.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for our race winner, Tyler Chronister. Tyler picks up the dub and pulls that 99 up and into victory lane as we'll get ready to pull Cal Norton Jr. up